What is up guys, my name is Shelton, and in today's video we're looking at 0.13.0. It's the Windows 10 version, that's why you can hear music. But I'm not giving up on Pocket Edition, not yet. But it is unfortunately a sad day, because with the addition to 0.13.0, I now have to add redstone torches to all of this. And this isn't simple. This isn't simple to add redstone torches to this, because look at this. This is a massive floating track. And you can hear the nice music behind you. Imagine if you was to ride through this. And then all the way through the mob spawners. And down. So because it's a sad day, I think what I might do is break these and take us for our last ride. Nobody got to experience that area, so I'll have to experience it for you guys. It's a huge shame. A huge shame. But never mind. So let's come all the way down to the bottom of this ravine. And then put our minecart on. It's right click, isn't it? And then how do we get in? Do we right click again? Yes we do. Right, and I'm assuming if we hold W, it'll take us up the powered rails still. Here we go. Slow I can't say that word. Monumental ride. All the way over this beautiful landscape that nobody will be able to experience anymore. Not in this true fashion like this. Which is a shame, because I liked this area of the map. I really did. I liked it so much that it crashed Minecraft Pocket Edition every single time. Every time you came to this area, it crashed the game. That's how good this area is. There's just far too much that the world can't handle it. Here we go. It's a shame it had to end this way. But all good things must come to an end at some point. Things like this, you just never get to experience. So there we go. We experienced the last of that. Oh dear. Wow, it's killing my computer. Yeah, okay, so this maybe needs to go for definite then, because it actually started killing my computer just then. So look, we have redstone in creative. We also have redstone lamps. We have levers, or levers as you're supposed to say. We have pressure plates of all different. Oh, a heavy pressure plate. They have weight. I didn't know they had weighted pressure plates. Buttons, daylight sensor. No idea how we could use that. There's probably some sort of tutorials online which would be really good. Tripwire hook. I think I know, but I'm unsure. And of course a snowball, but we've always had a snowball. Well, not always, but that's not a new update. We also have doors, new doors. These really look good. I quite like them. I started using the jungle door at the entrance of this world, so that's pretty good. You know what? I think I've actually got an update video that needs to be edited where I talked about these. Oops! I'm unsure. I don't know if I edited it or not. I can't remember. I talked about the enchantment table and all that. Well, if you didn't see that, I apologise. I'm not sure, maybe note blocks are new? Brewing stand. I unfortunately don't play as much as I should anymore, which is a shame, but it's the way things go really. I don't play as much as I should because I'm always working. Sometimes you grow up and life takes priority, which is a shame. So yeah, we're going to experience this now. We're going to... I don't want to do it! I did it. You see. This whole area is going to be broken down again. So now I have to manually yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I think maybe acacia wood actually. Like that. Have everybody ride on acacia wood. Just replace the whole tracks with an acacia wood track. And it'll look alright, won't it? Yeah, it will. It'll look alright. It's a shame really. But that's the way things go sometimes. Sometimes things just happen that way. And you can't help but to say I'm pretty upset by this. That wasn't even a good rhyme. What was that? Well, you know what? Fine. Fine. We'll just do it like this. I could use my controller, but it's faster to use the keyboard and mouse. That being said, since I don't play it often, I'm not used to the keys as much. The whole idea of the invisible track was so you could look it down and see the world underneath you. Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh, are you fucking serious? How do we do Control Z? That was my fault. So we're going to leave that for now, and I'm going to have to try and rectify that at some point. Probably not today. That's new as well. My Freddy Fazbear pixel art. I'm terrible at pixel art, but this looks alright. I found like a sort of what do they call him? Like an 8-bit character. I don't know what they call it. There's like a professional name for it. Spyros I'm thinking of, but I don't think that's the name. Yeah, a lot of things have changed about the map. Like, for example, we have like this massive, stupid Pac-Man thing, which absolutely looks ugly, and I don't want it there, but it's there. We still have Santa Claus, which I sort of used. I got inspiration from like a Christmas map. I can't remember what map it was, but I got inspiration from a Christmas map for these, and that's good. We have the giant skin still. That's new. How do we double tap? Come on, double tap. Double tap. Double tap. That's not really fast, is it? Come on, double tap. That looks realistic. That looks like me. We then have this that's nearly done. This area wouldn't have been able to be completed on Pocket Edition, because on Pocket Edition it wouldn't let me get any further than like the old world. This is where the old world is, all of the snow. All of the snow biome is the old world. Anything after that is the new world generation. Because this map is that old that it built in Pocket Edition way before we had infinite worlds and stuff like that. We have this sort of optical illusion. It was Ansky 007 that gave me that idea. Ansky 007. He made a video about it, and I was like, you know what, that's a pretty decent idea. And then I added like some lights at the top. There we go, there's the illusion. It doesn't really matter how far you go, but it sort of looks like a nice little pyramid. you know, you might as well experience this, because I don't think you'll be able to experience this on the actual map without actually free roaming, which is something I want to try and implement, but I can't seem to do that. I can't seem to figure out a way where you can free roam after the roller coaster and still have the option of coming back and re-riding it if you wanted to. Because it's no longer a never-ending roller coaster, you can still go on. Because never-ending roller coaster was pretty terrible, considering the fact that it would technically end, you know. We also have a little Jack Frost Miner helmet. I saw something online and I was like, you know what, that's a good idea, I might try and make that. And that's what I did. I made it. But the dimensions are technically wrong. Don't confront me about that, but the dimensions are really wrong technically. Like his eyes should be, there should be one less block. But I wanted to make it so that it would like look symmetrical and all that. So don't question me on that, okay? And we still have the Xsplit thing down there. He doesn't do YouTube videos anymore. Shame. That was for his birthday. I remember that. It was his birthday and I made him that. He made a cake for his birthday and then I copied his pixel art. That's what happened. Not that I copied it though, because it was kind of a tutorial. He wanted people to do it. I think I changed something as well. I'm not sure. I think he might have used some sort of wool for the cherry. I'm not too sure about that. And I think I used clay. Then again, I'm not too certain, so you might have to hunt that video down and comment if that's wrong. But I think that's what happened. And then we have like a little sort of doom death hole, which is supposed to be a surprise, so I've ruined that for you. But yeah, and you come through this really, really nice looking temple area. There was a glitch that these would give off lots of light, but now they don't give off light, so it's kind of pointless. But I did like the fact that they gave off light, but now they don't. It was supposed to go this way, but then I realised that I was digging into the old world, so I was like, nope, we'll send it this way. And that's what we did. Then you have like a little optical illusion zone here. Oh my freaking god, I remember this. We're coming up to an area that took me absolutely forever. This area, ladies and gentlemen, this took me absolutely ages. And I ended up just stopping, because I was like, you know what, I really can't be bothered to go any further. So I ended up just stopping and making it go like that. Oh my god. And that's where all of this happens, all here. I'm gonna do all of these torches down here as redstone torches, since they're right close to redstone rails and stuff. So it'd be pointless to sit there trying to do something about that. So yeah, that's a lot of new stuff. I still kept the old entrance. Do you guys remember this? If you guys remember this, then you guys are legends. The old little thank you room and all that. Thank you guys and all that. Yeah, all of the original people that made videos about the game, about this roller coaster, World of Gaming TV 1, you know, X-Dark Absolute, Xsplit. I think there were some more people, but they've deactivated their YouTube channel as far as I remember. And then this was like the roller coaster start. I added cobwebs and all that to show how old it is. Lost. The challenges are all lost due to destruction. Don't worry. Lost. Yeah, something sort of happened to that. Like, there's like a glitch with this that I don't understand why, but for some reason pictures and signs all sort of disappear. This was supposed to be a thank you room, but I'm not too sure how that went, because Minecraft kept destroying everything for some reason. Yeah, a lot of this world, that was it. A lot of this world at the top here got destroyed and I had to rebuild it. And I'm not sure how it got all destroyed, but it did. That was the old story. You are a roller coaster inspector. Your job is to test this roller coaster. Is it safe for customers? Tweet your opinion at TCH_TLK or youtube.com/JohnSmith26. Stay on the car. How long can you last? Now inspect before the customers rush in. Low render distance recommended for less lag. Oh god, I remember this. I think I changed the story now, I'm not too sure. That's a mudkip. Is that from Pokemon? I don't know. I'm unsure. This was some sort of reindeer display I was building, but there's only one reindeer, so it's pointless. We have this sort of icicle world illusion thing. I'm not too sure. I can't remember what I was supposed to do with that, but I did something with it and it looks ugly, but who cares? Who cares? I don't care. We have a bug where none of these will not spawn. If I look on options, you can see my... Oh, that's why. My difficulty is low. Oh my god, it fixed! Thank you, developers. Thank you, developers. Because that's been a problem I've had for ages, where my difficulty would be peaceful, but the monsters would not despawn on this map. And the pig's gone. Brilliant. The pig despawned. I'm not sure if I made that temple myself. I think I did. I think I made the temple myself. It looks like something I would make. What is all happening? That's giving me headache. What do I do to change that? How do I change that? To change that, I change... Is view bobbing on? No, it isn't. It's off because that gives me headache. Full screen is on, obviously. Fantasy graphics, beautiful skies. How do I do that? Is it render distance? No, it's field of view, isn't it? That's really close. That's really, really far. That's the one I like. I like to be really, really far away. Don't ask me why, but I do. I like to be really, really far away. Which makes the world look weird, but you have to get used to it. You really have to get used to it. Oh yeah, this is new as well, this whole water world. But a lot of this will have to be replaced. Which is a shame. But yeah, you sort of drop down here and it's all like, way. And then you come through here. And then you come through here and here and here. And here. And I've had to be this was all absolutely messy before, and I've been leveling out the water. That's supposed to be like that. But if you come over here, you can see where I've been leveling out the water, because when I first did this area, I was really, really lazy, and all I did was just put water all on top of the land, and then I used a inventory editor. Actually, no, I didn't, actually. No, I didn't. Look, I didn't. Because that's why I have to replace all of that up there. Because Inventory Editor doesn't actually edit this world. It only edits the old world. Which really irritates me. I had to actually manually mine all of this, I remember. I had to manually mine it all. So after I'd put all the water down, I manually mined it all. And it took me forever. Which is why all of this has to be replaced with fencing, because when I change diamond block to water block, it won't actually change all of this, so it'll be absolutely pointless. Which is why I kind of gave up on this section and stopped putting diamond blocks in, because I realised I won't be able to do it. I tested out what the map would look like with water, and it looks amazing, but everything past this white snow line doesn't turn to water. Which is why it cuts off over there, where you can see the lava. It cuts off into diamond block and lava. And I think it happens down below as well. It happens down there. The same sort of thing. Oh yeah, I also added a spawn zone. This is something I added. This is a little spawn zone I added. When it will let me... That was loud. When it will let me jump down. Here we go. It's like a little spawn zone and I quite like it. You can't escape, I don't think. No, you can't. Which is giving me a massive headache. developers, could you try and make something how it, like, make it so it's not so far zoomed in? It's giving me a bit of a headache. You can only fly out if you're in creative. But that's pretty good, isn't it? It looks really good. And then we get onto the doors I was talking about that I've been using. Right click. A new little spawn area as well. I changed it because it was all multicolored and looked horrible. But now we have the same colors reflecting the roof. So it looks really, really cool. This is where minecarts were supposed to be, but minecarts also got destroyed. There we go, there's one there. That's where paintings were supposed to be, but paintings also got destroyed. That's where paintings were supposed to be, but paintings got destroyed again. It seems like paintings just destroy all the time for me, so I just tend to leave them out. I'm just gonna leave them till the final build. I started adding redstone down here, and as you can see, it looks pretty good. It wasn't too difficult. I need to sort out these torches because they look an absolute mess. But you can see that I just embedded redstone into here. And then when I change all of this to water, fingers bloody crossed, it will stay. Because there's something that Pocket Inventor does where it glitches out the game and lets you have things that aren't supposed to do that. So that's something. And I've also been replacing lights on the track with poles that float up here, so it looks nicer and neater. It doesn't look as nice from far away, because from far away it would glow up and look all beautiful, but now it doesn't look as good. But I don't want it to be torch every few seconds as you're, as you're going through the roller coaster. Little Pac-Man. But yeah, that seems to be maybe all of it. I'm going to quickly jump cut to something so you can see what is a bug I found. But I can't show too much of that because that will spoil a lot of surprise for you. So yeah, I'll jump cut to it now. Okay, so we are here now. Now, a thing that I wanted to do, this was all like a nice design and all that, and it looked really, really good. But I wanted to then make it so you could respawn, because the problem was you wouldn't be able to respawn from here because you've still survived. Because I've got that thing where you've got like infinite hearts on this world, because there's so many drops on this roller coaster where like tracks are missing and all that. It's purposely like that, but it's like that, and you end up dying, which is something I don't want. So I found the way around that. But the problem I found is that I can't put pressure plates on TNT at all. If I click, if you guys can tell me how to put pressure plates on TNT, then please do. I can do it here, but not on TNT. Well, that's ruined the snow, hasn't it? But yeah, that's a bug I found. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and click like, and if you want to see more Minecraft videos or PC gameplay videos, press subscribe, which is probably the first time in ages I've actually prompted people to subscribe. But I just want people to stay. I'm lonely alone. I'm joking. I want more of you guys around so I can interact with more of you guys, because, interacting with you guys is really, really fun. I really, really enjoy it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If I did miss anything out in the new update, because I haven't played Minecraft in a while. The last time I played it was when the 0.12.0 update came out, and I played it briefly, but not as much as I should have done. Yeah, if I missed anything, go ahead, tell me in the comments, and we can all discuss what we like and what we don't like, and if we found any bugs and all that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys later. Have a good day. Look at Freddy Fazbear while we leave the video.